You are such a hottie. Don't even worry about it. Also, don't look down there.
Introducing a jet-fueled jolt to your joints and any Joeys in need of a jump, the jackhammer of joy to a jubilee-less journey, the juiced-up Jew to jut out all the jeopardized jambalaya jail, jockeying jovial jams like a jukebox judge with a jury, jumping jubilance in a jaded jungle. Jettison your worries because this is a jocular jurisdiction now. Don't feel jealous because she's justified, just in time, and just for you. Our guest for today, your jam, my jam, our jam, PridefulJam! Yay!
Hello! Hi!
Hello, how are you feeling today?
I'm awake and ready.
We got this.
I believe in us.
Ah, yes. Nothing but love out here. So, let's get started. What is streaming to you?
Oh, that's a great question. Honestly, so it started out like definitely as a hobby. Actually, I started out being terrified because when you click that live button, suddenly people are probably perceiving you, or even worse, no one is perceiving you at all. And that's so scary. That's so scary to like think about, like putting yourself out there. I struggle on social media already because it feels like you're shouting into a void and no one is shouting back. And for whatever reason, that makes me self-conscious. But now it is a source of excitement for me after the end of a work day, because I do work a 9 to 5. And it keeps me going, other than my husband does, obviously. It's definitely one of the things that I super look forward to that gets me through the week.
Hooray for supportive spouses. So, speaking of that, who are you trying to reach? What is your target audience when you stream?
That is a great question, and it's honestly not one that I've super figured out yet. I haven't even unlocked like the stats of like who watches my streams. I think I'm close, but I haven't done it yet. As far as who I'm wanting to reach, it's essentially anybody who is okay with me screaming in their ears and potentially being deafened. I'm just trying to help you reach your full disability rating that we know you can get to, so you can get free money from the government.
Yes.
We're gonna get you there.
Thank you
It'll take
so
a lot
much.
of Toad impressions, I'm sure.
Very appreciated. Through the grapevine, do screens really make you dizzy? And if so, how do you manage streaming?
Well, it's only sometimes. So I have an eye condition, and it doesn't typically like affect me too much because I take my eye drops and stuff. You guys, take your medicine, people. Take your medicine, people. It's important. Anyways,
Yes.
I gotta readjust.
Oh no, you're fine.
So I take my medication, and normally it's not an issue, but sometimes it'll push through anyways. So it's not very frequently, but sometimes when I'm just feeling poorly, screens make me dizzy, and so it's kind of hard to, even sit at my computer and play games that I want to play. So I have to go into a dark room, and I just have to rest for a while.
Self-care is very important, and we love that you're taking care of yourself. So please continue to do so. So, Jam, you tend to sing a lot. Do you have like a go-to karaoke song that you have in your back pocket?
It switches around a whole lot. I've done a lot of like leve songs, or lave, fluffy, or whatever, however you want to say it. I actually have a command on my stream where you can look at oh, excuse me. Where you can look at a list of karaoke songs that I know, not necessarily by heart, but like I at least know the tune, and so I can sing those. But a lot of times people want me to sing their songs that they like, and so I don't do a lot of karaoke. I do a lot of sing along.
So what do you do when someone requests a song that you're not too familiar with?
When I was really little, I actually lived in an overglorified tin can, a 45-foot fifth wheel. And so we would go across state lines, and a game that we would always play over the with the radio is how many songs can Jam sing to before she doesn't know a song. And I'll be honest with you, I don't know a whole lot of songs, but I'm really good at guessing what comes next. So all it would take is like just a couple of seconds to listen for most songs. Now, a lot of songs that people like these days are unconventional when it comes to like their tune structure, but the ones on the radio are pretty regular. So I just kind of harness my abilities from that time, and I'll listen to it for a little bit, and then we just go. And does it always work out? Not at all. But I try, and that's what's important.
That's right. And that's a great talent, to be honest. I didn't know that you had that. I think that is wonderful. Do you have anyone that inspires you in this space? Do you have any mentors?
I don't necessarily have any mentors. I will say, so who first inspired me to even start was I don't remember what I was doing, but I remembered I was like, you know what? My brain's feeling a little bit too busy. I think I need some noise in my ears. I have not checked out Twitch in like years. Let's go check it out and see what I can find. And I knew that I would like, smaller creators and stuff, because I'm one of those people where I do value that connection between like chat and creator, and I want to have an impact myself. I don't want to be a voice in the thousands, right? So I went and I found, there was this little gal, her name was Shy Chai Girl. And I started chatting with her, and I ended up chatting with her the entire time she was streaming, which was like a couple hours. And I remember asking, I was like, hey, like, how long have you been streaming? And she's like, oh my gosh, this is my first stream. Like, I'm using my Xbox. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm so glad that you came in and you're so sweet. And I was like, oh, wait, if you can do it, who's already said you're so scared and so nervous, if you're able to do it, I can totally do it. I have like a whole computer I built. I don't have just an Xbox. All I need is a mic. So I ended up getting a mic and I started streaming. And then in October of 2024, I actually got rated in by Simply Misty, who is also so sweet. I'm going to be so honest, and I don't know if I've already told her this. After she rated me, I ended up like attending her stream a couple of times, and I was like, this vibe's not for me. But somehow I did end up sticking around, and we're amazing friends now. And I think that she's truly been like part of the reason why I've even considered like VTubing and stuff. Like I kind of knew it existed, because I love Amelie, or Lee and Vi, I guess now on Twitch. So I knew that she like had become a VTuber by that point. And Iron Mouse, I knew of Iron Mouse. I also knew of the pink gremlin girl. What's her name again? I don't know why it's escaping me. I love her.
Chibi Doki?
Yes, GB! I love GB. So I knew about them, but I was like, no, I could never, But then this girl comes in, and she's got like 20 concurrent viewers, and she has a model, and she's doing it. So heck, why can't I do it too? Because it was so expensive.
Oh, no.
But honestly, I think really, like, Misty's probably the person who has pushed me to do the most. She's, I think, a big reason on why I'm so comfortable doing what I do now, and why I've even thought that VTubing could be a thing for me.
Shout out to all of those certified inspirations. Thank you all for doing what you do and being wonderful, inspiring our jam. So if
I could someday get a Toad cover in front of Amelie, I think I would die happy.
Fair enough. Let's jot that down as something that we could work towards, yeah? So as someone who gives their all in their streams, is there a trick to keeping up your energy?
It is kind of just naturally me. After like the 4-hour mark, I definitely kind of wind down a lot, because it's a lot to keep up. But I do remember like when I was in high school, I'd have people where they're like, how many like shots of espresso did you have? It's 7 in the morning, and I've been up for 2 hours. This is just who I am. No coffee needed. Actually, caffeine puts me to sleep. So yeah, the energy is just a part of who I am. I'm a very, very excitable person, I think. And what you get on stream is the full unfiltered version, so it's just a lot of masking in my corporate life.
Aw. Well, code switching is a thing, and we do need to be professional.
You can't exactly
sometimes.
be insane, Can't exactly be insane in real life, or people are going to put you in the mental asylum.
Right? How dare they?
I'm just trying to live my best life with all the whimsy in the world,
That's right. And we all need a little bit more whimsy. So do you have a goal that you're trying to reach? I know we spoke about Amelie a little bit, but other than that, is there something that you're trying to achieve? Is there something that we could help you out with?
Oh, yeah. So I will say that I have a hard time kind of coming up with things that I think will kind of help inspire the community, because in the end it's not just the VTuber, like it's also the community who helps to like continue the growth and stuff, right? Like I'm obviously the content, but you know, the little community is like you're like little ant guys where you go out and you get stuff, you bring it back, or you like go out and you bring back your friends and stuff, right? So I try to like do things sometimes to incentivize you all, especially because I don't know what I'm doing. But my next goal, because I've always heard that when it comes to making goals, you should not make it, like you can make like kind of a more nebulous goal, but I like to focus on numbers and stuff. Not in like a bad way, but just because like it's a measurable metric by which I can say, okay, I have accomplished this goal now. So rather than like, I want to meet so-and-so or whatever, because like that could be easy potentially, or that could like never happen, right? My current goal is I want to get to 40 concurrent viewers in, over the course of a month. And the reward for that is a drawing by yours truly of my husband Wolfman in a maid dress. He does not endorse this, but I don't care. It's gonna happen one way or the other.
That's fantastic. We are certainly going to do our best to support this endeavor. As a quick palate cleanser, we have some rapid fire questions for you that are kind of situational. I will describe the scenario and we'll let the armchair psychologists go and psychoanalyze our answers. Sound good?
Oh, that's terrifying. Yes! Let's go.
All right, here we go. A bored god asks you to divide the population into two halves. Each half will live on a separate copy of Earth. What is your metric that you will determine how the groups will be decided?
Republicans versus Democrats.
Fair enough.
I want to see how it actually goes down, okay? Because they always say, like, oh, if we were all individual countries, then the red states would flourish and the blue states would die. I want to see it happen in action. I want to know. How's it actually going to go down? Definitively.
Awesome. Your best girlfriend asks you to be in a room with them while they give birth for support. Everything is fine, but afterwards they asked you if they pooped themselves. They absolutely did. What do you tell them?
No, babes. It was the cleanest birth I've ever seen out of all the births I've ever seen. You are such a hottie. Don't even worry about it. Also, don't look down there.
You need a good cry release. What's the go-to thing that you watch?
Oh, man. Those videos of, like, the soldiers coming home, reuniting with their dogs, or, for whatever reason, there's a Disney cruise, ad out there where it's, like, the son and the dad, and it goes through, like, their lives, and see the son and the dad go on, like, the midnight walks and stuff, and for whatever reason, just in the feels every time.
Nice. Very nice, very nice. A boss you don't particularly like asks you to get them a sandwich. They only ask for a little bit of mayo because they don't like a lot of mayo. How do you ask for a lot of mayo without using words like extra or lots of, for plausible deniability?
Okay, while you're making this sandwich, imagine how much mayonnaise a typical white girl wants. I need you to double it. It's
Awesome.
still not enough. I'm so sorry. Take it back. More.
You are ruining any sort of plausible deniability.
It's just like dripping.
It's just gonna be sopping with mayo.
Hi, yes, this is your barely any mayonnaise sandwich.
You've made coleslaw with bread.
Slathered.
Final question. What makes someone beautiful?
Your personality. Personality plus grooming. I'm not saying that you gotta be putting on makeup and stuff, but for the love of God, take a shower, put on like not ratty clothes, or tastefully ratty, either one, and then just be a good person.
We love a tastefully ratty queen.
Girls out there with their ratted jeans.
Oh, heck yeah. That's it for the rapid fire round. Armchair psychologist, professionals, enthusiast. Go ahead, psychoanalyze that with whatever you've got.
I
So,
pretend to be a crazy person, but underneath all of the layers, I'm just a normal little girl.
is that right? Speaking of little girl, so however you choose the way you identify yourself, do you find that comes with any challenges that are unique from other streamers or content creators?
I, I, I don't know. The problem
Fair
is
enough.
that I'm another generic face in the sea of faces right now, where I'm just a little fae lady. I will say probably like the hardest part is that I'm open about the fact that I have a husband, and then there's a lot of like parasocial aspects when it comes to, like Twitch viewers and stuff, where your normal one is not going to care that the 2D elf lady on the screen, sorry, fae lady on the screen, has a husband, but there are some where they're like, you mean I can't date the forest fae? Oh my gosh, I have to go.
Oh my god, that is
And so,
holy cow! You have that accent down, Pat.
I have to go and find my kitten elsewhere.
So is that a challenge for you? The fact that you're openly in a happy, committed relationship?
I've seen like the kinds of interactions that VTubers who aren't who either are not in relationships or are not openly in a relationship. I've seen the kinds of interactions that those people have, and good golly, I don't think I could handle it. Like, it takes a special kind of person to be able to like tactfully navigate those conversations and relationships. And I am too blunt of a person. I don't think even if I were in a relationship, I just don't know that it would last very long. Having like whales and stuff, because I don't know. I can't be like all coy, you know. I just be like, nah, it's never happening. Go away. You've caused too much trouble.
Well, that's a very sort of upfront thing that I feel may not be that prevalent in the industry. Thank you so much for doing that. And maybe you are inspiring other people to also set those firm boundaries for themselves.
I have been
create their
told
community.
by so many people, I know you're safe because you talk about your husband. How sad is that? Like, I know that you're a safe person to talk to because you're not going to try and like manipulate me sexually or romantically or whatever, because you talk about your husband so much. And like you're so clear with like the words that you're saying. And it's like, oh, you guys are oh, you guys even hurt. How did you? Oh my goodness.
Well, you know what? Thank you for being you. That's for certain. So how has your approach to streaming changed since you started out?
I'm very much a like jump in and try to figure out how to swim, because if I'm trying to figure out how to swim from the shoreline, it's never gonna happen. And so when I first started, it was genuinely just like, I'm gonna play whatever the heck I want to play. And like not like I would still yap to myself and like kind of to my audience, because like that's a skill that a lot of VTubers, streamers in general, struggle with, but it's not something I've ever super struggled with, because I'm more than happy to put all of my thoughts out there into the world. So it's become a little bit more structured. Like, I didn't have an intro initially when I first started streaming. Like I had an intro screen, but I didn't have like a specific way that I like said hello to everybody, and I didn't have like a structure to my streams on like, okay, we're gonna sit like in just chatting for a little bit, and then we'll move over to like the game and stuff. I think that the structure kind of comes, like the knowledge of the structure and also the usefulness of it comes after you've streamed a little bit and you've gotten an audience in a way. I'm only able to do just chatting because I have people where they're chatting with me and we have topics to talk about, you know? They bring up something, I bring up something, we build off of that. That's how a conversation goes. It's very much a conversation between streamer and chat. But I think that there needs to be like some growth in that, where people are like, don't do this thing. And I'm like, well, you know what? This is a very nebulous space. I'm going to do that thing you told me not to do, and I'm going to see if it works out for me. And I will say 9 times out of 10, it doesn't work out for me. But that's okay, because I'm still trying to find out what does. And what works for me might not work for someone else. And what doesn't work for me probably works for other people, you know? It just doesn't work for me. So you have to like definitely kind of flail around a little bit and figure out what it is that you're doing.
Sometimes you get that golden chattin, the 10
Yeah!
that works.
Golden buzzer.
So what is your approach to content creation? What bar needs to be reached for you to want to make it a post or a clip, or, oh, this is something that I want to stream about?
So I haven't been doing like clips and posts and stuff recently. As I said before, when it feels like you're shouting into the void and no one's responding back, it gets really, like, for me at least, it gets kind of excuse me, demoralizing. And it makes it really hard for me to want to continue making content. On top of that, for whatever reason, I struggle with the fact that I feel like I don't deserve to have a voice on like social medias for some reason. I don't know what's up with that. And it's something that I'm working to get past. But when I was making clips and posting them, really the only thing that I thought was super important was, does it make me laugh? If it makes me laugh and I didn't require context to be able to laugh, that's a good enough clip. I like that clip. You know, I like to make clip compilations of myself. And I haven't done it in a minute because I've been so busy, and it takes a lot of time to scrub through VODs and stuff. But yeah, so that was my requirement, I guess, for when I was posting stuff, was, is it funny to me? And if so, yeah, I'll post it, because then I can look back and I can go, I'm so funny. So
For those who are starting out or want to start out, do you have any words of wisdom or encouragement for them?
it's, I think, a lot easier than people make it out to be. Genuinely, like, I've heard so many times people are like, well, I can't talk to, you know, like it's so hard to talk to dead air because, like, I have this disability, or like blah, blah, blah. And it's like, it's fine. It's so much easier than you think it is. Genuinely, just like narrate your thoughts. If you have no thoughts right then like talk about what you're doing in the game. Why are you doing it? A lot of times as a viewer, when I'm watching someone and they're not explaining what they're doing at a point in the game, I get really confused. And maybe they're not talking. So if you're doing something, like maybe you're trying to make something, or you're trying to get to a spot, why? Why are you getting there? How do you get there? What is it that you're doing? What is the end goal? How is this a step to it, you know? And also, like, you don't have to be super fancy. You should start out at almost nothing, you know? That's how you grow. When you have that explosive growth, like so many do, like just because you've watched it so many times doesn't mean that you're going to be ready for it either. It's such a huge change in how you've been, like, communicating with your audience versus how you will be from here on out, because suddenly you're no longer niche at that point. Or maybe you are niche, but you're not as niche as you were, and so it's going to require just a kind of a different touch. And so starting out tiny, starting out small is good, and you should want that more linear growth. If your goal is to grow higher, like more than what you've been stagnant at for a while, you should look at why you're stagnant. What is it that you're doing? So many of my viewers come from my friends. I have people from Simply Misty. I have people from Mochi Sai. I have people from Tubu. I have almost no, like, original jam viewers, because no one's necessarily an original viewer when you're that small. They're gonna come from your friends, because those people came from your friends' friends. And maybe, like, somewhere along the way, they're an original Joe Schmo viewer or something. But they have come to you at that point because you have networked. So it's something that's important. And again, it is not just going into someone's stream with the purpose of advertising your own stream. It is finding people you like and you vibe with.
Sage advice from our Prideful Jam. Thank you so much. Do you have anything that you want to promote or shout out? Where can people find you?
You can find me on Twitch, and sometimes I post on Twitter. That's kind of... Oh, I also have a YouTube, but I haven't been posting on that for a a while, but I'm active on Twitch. You can find me every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. And I also have my schedules always posted in the Discord. Almost always posted in Discord.
And we'll provide a link to the Discord and the Twitch down below. Jam, thank you so much for taking the time. We really appreciate it. I certainly had fun. I hope you did.
No, it was awful.
Oh, awesome.
I'm just kidding. Thank you so much. This was so cool. I loved it.
Yay! All right. Well, we hope you have a wonderful day. And that's a wrap.